to see how well it copes with a cordless drill. There is no way that has blocked that out. There's no noise in that at all. That's incredible. Hey everyone, how are we doing? And welcome to another video in the studio. And honestly, it has been so long since I last spoke to you guys like this. I've missed it so much. I've been incredibly busy. It is currently the hottest day in the year, so it's about 33 degrees, and as always I've got the windows shut, I've got the, where are they, the studio lights on, there's no air conditioning, I'm currently wearing shorts and no socks. That is just how I roll around here. The setup is coming along really nicely actually. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. The desk just makes it looks incredible. This PC, it's getting a little bit hot at the moment. It's definitely turned off a few times when I've been rendering and things, which is very annoying, and that's just because the CPU, I think, is just, well, the combination of the CPU and the GPU is just way too powerful for the chassis and the cooling that I've got in it. So what I'm going to do is take this apart and then actually put it in the water cooling build that I did earlier in the month, and then I can get better thermals. I'm really looking forward to that. Get subscribed if you're not ready to see it. This weird orange looking thing is going to go on the wall over here. This is where all of my sort of like workshop-y bits are going to go, and I'm going to get like an offcut because I'm going to replace this desk because it's rubbish. I'm going to get a bit of wood, put it all the way along here, and then with the offcut I'm going to try and sort of see if I can put that in this little corner here, have like a vise or something, and then that can be like my water cooling tube bending area, which would be pretty cool. You can see that my storage area is getting ridiculously full at the moment. There are so many different things in here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but there seem to be boxes turning up every single day, and I'm running out of space to actually put them all, so I'm having to sort of turn things over as quickly as possible, especially with all of the builds that we've been doing. It's taking up a lot of room, but I'm busy, but I guess not complaining. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today though is incredibly cool. And this is one of the things that gets me excited because it's not something that's going to benefit just the wealthy or people that have like this insane PC gaming setup that I'm sure you've seen come up in all of the thumbnails on YouTube. This is technology that is going to benefit everybody, and it's called AI Mic, and this thing is the game changer because you've almost certainly come across that player in your chat that is either using a normal microphone and it's picking up all of their keyboard noise, or they've just got a pretty bad sounding mic and it's picking up, I don't know, like laptop fans or something in the background, and it is a nightmare. The first thing that you can do is grab yourself a little adapter like this. So this is Asus's AI noise cancelling mic adapter. There we go, look at that autofocus working today. Finally, and this is going to work with any analog headset. So anything that's got a 3.5mm jack. So as we've said, this is not an Asus branded headset, yet I can still use this with their noise cancelling technology. And it's quite clever really, the way that it works behind the scenes is because they've got some algorithm that's been trained with all of these different sorts of noises. So it knows what a voice is and it knows what background noise is. If you have something like a USB mic, so this is a Magnus, then you're going to want to grab a Asus motherboard, because the beauty of this is that all of the things on the back panel that accept audio will work with AI Mic. So unlike the adapter, which is suitable for 3.5mm devices, this will work with USB and analog stuff as well, which is pretty cool. This is their B550-E. You can see a little build that we did with this in the top right hand corner of your screen if you're interested. Moving across to the actual headsets, there are two that you can grab at the moment. I'm incredibly impressed by this one because I actually really don't like surround sound headsets. I find that they're normally way too big and bulky, but genuinely this is the best one I've come across so far. This is the ROG Theta, and the other cool thing about it is that it does use USB-C and USB Type-A, so you can use this with your smartphone. I'm not entirely sure it's appropriate to wear this on the tube or something, but I would absolutely love to see your images. Tweet me at PC-Centric of you wearing a ridiculously large gaming headset out and about, because I don't know, I'd find it amusing. But jokes aside, we probably should actually get testing this stuff and see the difference it makes. So, like magic, we're gonna go over here. I mean, it's not magic, I'm just gonna stand up and move the cameras around. So for our first little test, we have the noise cancelling adapter and our pair of headphones. Inside the box, in the best style unboxing I can possibly do. But there you go, this little USB to 3.5mm jack. If you don't have USB-C on the front of your case, then you get this handy dandy little adapter in the box as well. All we need to do now is download the software from Asus's website. We have a few different options. We basically just tell it what sort of microphone it is. So here we have a boom microphone, and then we have 3 different levels of noise reduction. So here we've got high, mid, and low. So this is the Asus noise cancellation software completely turned off. I'm just typing on the keyboard at the moment, sort of normal distance away from my face. This is with the noise cancellation turned to the low setting. This is with the noise cancellation turned to the middle setting. And this is with the noise reduction level turned to high. We're basically just trying to play the game. We're trying to play, I don't know, PUBG or something. That was the game I used to communicate a lot. And this is with loads of background noise going on. Let's see how well it takes it out. We're basically just trying to play the game. We're trying to play, I don't know, PUBG or something. That was the game I used to communicate a lot, and this is with loads of background noise going on. Let's see how well it takes it out. There's no noise in that at all. That's incredible. Wait. Let's upgrade this test. Let's put this to the real test, because I don't know about you, but I'm always gaming with a cordless drill just going off in the background. So this is a test of Asus's AI noise cancellation technology to see how well it copes with a cordless drill. There is no way that has blocked that out. I mean, I genuinely don't know. This is a test of Asus's AI noise cancellation technology to see how well it copes with a cordless drill. How does it do that? Maybe it's just the heat exhaustion and I'm going crazy. Let's try the Theta. This headset works in a very similar way. You just need to go into Armoury Crate, select the ROG Theta, and then you have some options here. It doesn't give you low, medium, and high, it's just on or off. So I'll be interested to see how well this works. Okay, so this is me talking with AI noise cancellation on the ROG Theta. This is with Liquid's birthday track playing in the background. And then this is with the AI noise cancellation off. You can toggle this on and off, so it's currently off. And then this is with the AI noise cancellation turned back on. And then we also have our cordless drill in the background as well. So if I say, "Hey, attack in that building, he's in there, can you still hear me?" Okay, so that's definitely a big improvement versus having it off, but it's not quite the same level as you got with the dongle, which is slightly confusing to me, but I assume it's because of this slider where it's on or off rather than low, middle, and high as we had it on the high setting before. But I guess my feedback to Asus is that really good what you're doing. Just add the slider and more control across all of the devices, I think, because that will be much appreciated. To show you the levels of utilization, we've now got the voice recorder with AI mic enabled, and you can see Armoury Crate is using anywhere between 0 and 0.1% of my CPU. This was hopefully a very short and sweet video just to show you what technology can do these days. It is an absolute literal game changer. I'm so impressed. And next time I'm trying to stream with a cordless drill in the background, I'm going to be using the dongle. I'll leave my Amazon affiliate links to everything linked down below if you're interested and want to check it out. I'd really love to hear from you guys on this one though. Is this technology that you can get behind? Do you think this is really cool? Or do you think that what you've got now is fine? Like the video if you've enjoyed it though, really does help. Subscribe for more videos like this and PC builds and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.